That was the problem. Okay, so because I'm probably going to put this on YouTube, let me do an explanation from scratch of what I just went through for the past hour. So when Final Fantasy 16 came out, it released earlier in New Zealand than the rest of the world. Not by a lot, by like 2 or 3 hours. But I, of course, couldn't wait 2 or 3 hours, so I bought a New Zealand copy of Final Fantasy 16. When I went to buy the DLC, I had forgotten that I did that and that I was gonna need a New Zealand copy of the DLC. So I bought the US DLC and it didn't work. So I had to go back to the New Zealand account and buy the New Zealand DLC by purchasing a game card off of PC Game Supply and then buy it there. So I've learned my lesson to wait 2 hours now to play games, except that I totally haven't and would do it again in a heartbeat. I just now know what my solution is in the future. So, because this will definitely go in the VOD channel, that is the disaster that I forced myself into tonight. Now, on top of that, if you want to do the Final Fantasy 16 DLC, you need to have beaten 2 side quests first. It'll tell you the 2 side quests in the pop-ups. And then you'll get a quest from Karen right there with the marker over her head. And I'll also, well, I gotta grab it first. I'll also now get access to this. I went one too many into the map. Yeah, can't wait to do this all again. Buster Sword, away 1987. All right. Now I'm gonna go to the Arete Stone. And I'm going to put the Buster Sword on, and then I'm going to play the DLC. Taking up this cold, unassuming steel in one's hands invokes strange yet familiar images of friendship and rivalry, love and loss, while the notches along its blade speak of hardship immeasurable. It's almost like it should have always been here. All right, and I already have all my gear and icons fixed up. Everything's fixed up over here. All right, beautiful. Good evening to you, Karen. It's nice to see you finally.
Still alive, are you?
Echoes of the Fallen.
Is something the matter, Karen? You seem perturbed.
Don't know. How clever of you to notice. But yes, something's come to my attention, and I'll be damned if I know what to make of it.
Go on.
It's probably quicker if I just show you. Here.
Some sort of crystal. Though, I don't remember seeing one that color before.
Aye, well, that makes 2 of us. In all my long years of trading, both over and under the counter, I've never seen anything quite like it. They're calling them dusk crystals, on account of colour.
I see. And they could be used to cast magics.
That they can. Just like their brighter, shinier cousins. Difference is, they don't last as long. After a couple of goes lighting your pipe, they crumble away to nothing. That's how I heard about them. From crystal traders moaning that someone's been flooding the market with dodgy goods. And after asking the right people the right questions, and paying the right price, of course, I managed to get my hands on a sample.
I see why you're perturbed.
Oh, that's not good.
I hope. Do you feel that, Clive?
Yes.
Meanwhile, at the Legion of Doom. This can't be good.
right, lads, that'll do for today. I said that'll do for today.
Yes, Chief. Yes, Chief.
Let's get this lot back to town, fill our purses and then our bellies. What did you two do now?
Please tell us you bought another landing.
Stay calm, both of you.
Omega doesn't like that.
Who needs a lantern when you've got one of these?
That's a bad idea.
All that work for a single spark. Well, there'll be no more sampling the merchandise today.
That sounded close, Chief. Really close.
You better move.
Really close.
Now, lads, what am I always telling you? Good things come to those who run.
Yup.
Wait for us.
That's a good idea. Hey, Omega. The chicken tenders are ready.
I've never felt a tremor this far inland before.
Me neither. But then, I'd never seen skies like these till a few moons ago, and it's been all change ever since. Come to think of it, the first anyone ever heard of these dust crystals was after you lot came back from the Dominion and brought this bloody weather with you.
Do you think the two things are connected?
Who knows? Could just be that with Drake's tail gone, the black market was running short of the good stuff. The Dominion's mines were the only source of new shards left in Storm after a certain evil outlaw decided to do away with the other mothers.
Oh, aloha. You want me to
And
put
with
some
the
food in your
price
bowl?
of decent crystals going through the roof, traders turned to dealing in stuff they'd never have touched before.
The question is, who's selling these crystals and where are they? Wait. This color. They couldn't be from Origin, could they? No, that wouldn't make sense. I saw it form in the sky, and that was long after we returned from the Dominion. But if they didn't come from Origin or any of the other mother crystals, then... does that mean...
That you missed one? Aye. That were my thinking, any road. Another mother crystal we didn't know about.
I'll speak with Joshua. If you're right about this, we need to find it.
And quick, I'd say. On account of which, I'll take this shard over to Tomes for you. Get him to give it a once-over, case it rings any bells.
Right. Thank you.
And I expect you'll be wanting Jill's help with this, too.
Right again. I will. Let me go and find Joshua, and we'll meet you in the shelves.
I mean, we know of at least one or two other mother crystals from some of the lore stuff. Indicated with that. Okay. Prioritizing the echoes. Oh, you can do it in the journal. There we go. Joshua. Yeah, it's purely cosmetic for the Buster Sword. Similar to some of the other ones. Say, 160, 160. Same with the Onion Sword. I mean, at the beginning of the game, that's fine.
Joshua, we need to talk. Karen's caught wind of something that I don't think we can afford to ignore.
is troubling. Not least because the Undying made no mention of these dusk crystals in any of their recent reports.
So they weren't aware of them either.
Perhaps. Or perhaps they merely deemed them unworthy of my attention. Wrongly, I might add, for I am inclined to share Lady Karen's misgivings.
Then we'd better take her advice and consult Hippocrates forthwith.
To the shelves, then. With our combined insight, I'm sure we'll discern something of use, be it no more than a place to start.
Let's hope so.
Fingers crossed, pal.
There you are. I've taken the liberty of telling these two
God, I love her
everything
alternate
I
outfit.
told you.
Thank you, Karen.
It's hard to believe such a lusterless shard could conjure much of anything. And you truly think this came from a mother crystal? One we never knew existed?
Every other shard in the Twins did. Why should these dusk crystals be any different? Dim though they may be.
We know they first appeared on the black market shortly after Ultima Car's primogenesis, darkening the skies. So might the two be connected? Could the spell have created a new mother crystal, perhaps? A replacement for the ones we destroyed?
What do you think, Hippocrates?
I think there may well be a connection. Yet, if we are to believe that the original mother crystals were of Ultima's making, does it seem likely that he would have need of anything so palpably inferior? No. I hazard that it was not Ultima who created these crystals, but humanity. More specifically, our fallen forebears, whose wonders litter the land even now. Legend holds that the fallen challenged the gods in order to win their power, and came tantalizingly close to doing so. It seems only reasonable that they should wish to learn the secrets of the crystals which the gods bestowed upon them.
So they could make their own.
Precisely. You may recall that the tale of the sins of Zemeckis begins with the colloquy of the sages, a council wherein humanity sought to uncover the last secrets of the gods before waging their war to learn what little remained. It is perfectly possible that an understanding of how to craft crystals was among their many achievements.
Among their many achievements, prior to their fall.
Indeed. The same enlightened souls forged great and terrible weapons called the iconoclasts, from which icons derive their name, and turned them against each other in the Magitech War. A pointless conflict which served only to make its victors more confident of their right to supplant the gods on high. And when at last they ventured to do so, the resultant imbalance in the ether is said to have been so great that the skies themselves turned black and began to boil. The first recorded Arcade sky, I suspect. Which brings us back to the matter at hand. It is my belief that these shards are the product of a long-slumbering Magitech mother crystal, stirred to life by a similar etheric upheaval to the one which accompanied its creator's fall.
There's only one way to know for sure. We track down whoever's selling them and find their source. Karen, where did you buy this one?
Down in Port Isolde when I was scratching around for supplies. Since the Imperials buggered off and took the tariffs with them, you can find all sorts of interesting stuff on the docks. Go and have a chat with the mercenaries guarding the gates. Your uncle's got some good lads there. You know when to keep a watchful eye and when to turn a blind one. Oh, and take the crystal with you. Might be your key to the underworld.
Maybe my key to
Thank you.
Omega's face.
I will.
Yeah, Away 1987
then,
is just a
brother?
pixel version of Away,
I'm
isn't
coming
it?
too. If there is another mother crystal out there and it's anything
Yeah,
like
6
the
new
others,
trophies for
you'll
this
need all
first
the
one.
help you can get.
I was hoping you'd say that. One more time then. Together.
One more time? No, there's one more time after this, Clive. This is the New Zealand version. Joshua. One more time. Until the next. One more time.
Samuel, slow down! Not bloody likely!
Excuse me. Excuse me, I need to find the people selling the fake crystals, and that's you?
Fuck me. They're fast on their feet. What's going on here, I wonder?
What indeed? Let's ask.
Yeah, there's actually a good bit new things. Changes to arcade mode, new accolades, ranking thresholds, new leaderboard, changes to training mode for higher level enemy options. Photo mode shortcut, ability to enter photo mode from the pause screen. Adds the option to retry from the game over screen. From a notorious mark, so you don't have to walk back. That's very good. Buster Sword's same as the Onion Sword. Aerof, thanks for the 3 months, by the way. Magic, thanks for the 11 months. Filter save data. Examine the details of the rewards available from the Patron's Whisper. Thank goodness, that's long overdue. That was really annoying in the first playthrough. And then here's all the hot fixes, several fixes, and then just a few other things. If you continue, you will not be able to... Oh, it's because it's going to summon the Omega
Excuse
Tower.
me. Who were those men just now?
Bloody troublemakers, that's who. As soon as I asked them to present their packs for inspection, they turned white as a sheet.
Yeah,
and
it's from the
legged it.
DLC, the Buster
I
Sword.
chased them all away from the gates, but they're swift as hares. Still, at least we kept the bastards out. Don't need their kind stirring up any more strife.
And what manner of strife have they been stirring up, exactly?
Hey? Are you joking? This business with the crystals?
Sorry, we've been away for a while. What's been going on?
All right, I'll humor you. After the paltry rations the Imperials left behind dried up, folks started trading crystals out in the open. We turned a blind eye at first. Lord Byron's orders. Way he saw it, it weren't right to deny people the one thing they were all clamoring for. Till the dust started turning up, that is. Dusk crystals, they're called. Ill-favored shards that crack as soon as you look at them. Not that the folk who bought them by the bucket load knew that. And they were baying for blood when they found out. In the end, his lordship had to step in and ban the blasted things. And we've been searching the pack of every trader who's darkened our gates ever since.
I see. And you think the men you were pursuing might have been trading in these dusk crystals?
Why? You're in the market for some. Anyway, I wouldn't rule it out. In fact, I'd put a few gil on it.
We might still be able to catch them.
We might.
If you are heading up that way, you'll want to keep your sword handy. There's more than dodgy traders plying the roads these days.
Yeah, no
Understood.
kidding.
We'll be careful.
If those men were selling dusk crystals, I think it unlikely that they will risk returning to Port Isolde.
They sure won't.
This might be our
Come
only
here,
chance
Ambrosia.
of catching them.
Actually, is there a faster teleport to where they are? Oh, I can't. I can't. All right. Don't worry. I'm gonna move on by.
Yes!
Good old Ambrosia. It's good to have you back. I'm still getting used to the controls again. It's been so long. Fortunately, I remember the vast majority.
Still some distance ahead, I'd wager. We're making a good pace.
Making a good pace, but I'm making better pace.
That's it!
Hello, traders.
There's another one.
They're the ones who woke Omega up.
Still no sign of those traders, though.
No. I just hope we haven't lost them.
These blimmin' tremors are scaring off all our customers.
The few that weren't scared off by the skies, you mean?
Perhaps one of those merchants has seen something.
Forgive me, but did you happen to see 3 men in robes pass this way?
Yeah, I seen them. Poor bastards.
What do you mean?
A gang of nasty-looking brutes was on their trail.
Caught up with them just up the road, screaming at them they were. Your crystals are your lives and all that. Only the daft buggers kept their crystals and legged it.
In which direction, out of interest?
Up that way.
Towards the Old Hill docks. If it's help they seek there, they won't find any. But perhaps they might find a place to hide.
Let's hope so. And then we can find them before their pursuers do.
Don't
Thank
worry,
you.
we got this.
And please, take care on the road.
Yeah, the road here was dangerous as heck. I don't know where these dudes think they're going.
Come on. They're no good to us dead.
Lead the way, brother.
So the bandits haven't found them either. There's still time.
Don't worry, we'll stop the bandits. What's going on, Bish? Oh yeah, big time. Thank you for the resub.
Oi! We got
Oh, you put him too far, Josh.
I'll be taking that.
Don't worry, some things never change. Xantexicon is one of those things.
You're right. Let's focus on finding the traders.
Hello, 9-ball. Oh, Mr. Traders. Hello. Yeah, hiding by the docks. I feel like if I were them, I would have instantly turned upon entering. And like looked for someplace right, because then they'll just run right past and go through. I feel like they probably are down by the docks. That's because it's new for the DLC. I may actually step out onto the docks and see if something pops up. If not, then they're probably in that building over there. What's going on, Scottish? There is, however, a chest. Not that I need any items anymore, really, but you know. I mean, there's a ton of stuff.
Go on, Linda. You can go on. Chief, neither. I'll reach. This should be far enough.
Chief? They've found us.
It's getting so a man can't even catch his fucking breath.
Gentlemen, a word. We understand you've been selling some crystals.
And like I told your thieving mates, you're not fucking getting them. So you can take your massive sword and shove it.
I'm sure I could, but we're not thieves.
Over here. I can smell the one who shat himself.
If you've got a plan, Chief.
Tell us you've got a plan.
The plan is I take care
I've
of it.
got a bloody plan. Good things and all that. Let's start again, shall we? You say you're interested in the crystal trade?
Not exactly. In actual fact, we were hoping to talk about this.
Is that all? Well, then I know just how to help. If you're after the short shifter, he's over here!
Are you mad?
That's one way to just get all the thieves killed.
Slippery little pricks. Clinkers on the ground. Quick as you like.
Gentlemen, you've got it all wrong. Do we look like merchants? He's the one you want. Just look at what he's got in his hand.
What? Him?
Wait, I'm not.
Do let us know if you need any more help.
I'll be along in 2 seconds. Don't you worry, pal.
They won't get far, Clive.
No. But they'll wish they had.
I'll carve you like a suckling pig and beat you to your fucking job!
Kind of you to think of
You are all gonna have so many regrets. Well, technically, that's incorrect. You're only gonna have one regret. And that's the one regret. And that would be the one regret.
Did you see which way they went?
North. Making for
So
3 reeds, I guess.
cool. One fear. One fear.
After them. If they reach the swamps, we'll never pick up their trail.
Everybody gets one fear. And that fear, the correct one, is Santetsuken.
Let's go. Run like the wind. There was something odd about those 3. They seemed less like merchants and more like...
idiots.
Charlatans? One might argue that a merchant is naught but a mummer without his motley.
Then why am I not amused?
Well, because your mother's an asshole, so why would you be amused? I mean, I don't mean to make it personal, but that's the reason.
Have care.
I'm just saying.
What did you find, boy?
Clive, judging by the state of the ground, a lot more passed this way than our 3 charlatans.
Did Omega
Another
catch up
group
to
of
him?
Bandits.
No.
I doubt they'd leave this crystal behind. Regardless, we're on the right track. Let's pick up the pace.
Picking up the pace.
Caution, brother.
They wouldn't risk stopping at Martha's Rest, would they?
Not if they hope to pass unnoticed.
Then we'd better stick to the swamps.
Oh yeah, no, they're definitely in the swamps. There they are. Wow, they're doing an awful job of hiding. Listen, I don't need to deal with y'all right now.
All right, lads. I think we finally lost them.
Then think again.
Fuck. Persistent bastards, I'll give them that.
Should have ran farther.
Friends, I knew those louts were no match for you.
But of course you did. Because you know what we're capable of, don't you? Now, you deal in crystal. Dusk crystal. And we want to know where you got it. So you're going to tell us?
Let's assume for a moment that we are the merchants you're looking for. Why would we tell you where we procure our stock? What kind of shepherd leads a wolf straight?
The one who has no choice. Easy prey, thanks for the 54 months. And I am enjoying myself, Scottish.
Clive, the tower.
Well, that's new.
That's impossible.
Yeah, Chief. Do you think someone else got into the tower?
Quiet, you daft sod!
And what would they find there if they did?
Just Omega.
I wouldn't know. I've never been there. Echoes, maybe? Or fallen rubbish?
He said the thing!
Say, the entrance is sealed tight. No way in.
And how would you know that if you've never been there?
Look! Behind you! An Akashic monster!
If you think I'm going to fall for another one of your cheap tricks...
Clive, trouble.
What?
Oh, just that. I mean, to be fair, I agree. The thing's mad.
Wait, don't you dare!
I don't think Martha would appreciate that thing on her doorstep.
Probably not. Let them run then. I have an idea where they'll be heading anyway.
Me too. They're gonna run past it to the other location.
This shouldn't take too long.
Well, unfortunately, he stepped a little far away from the thing, but that's fine. Goodbye. Counter argument. Zentats again. There's 5 more levels to gain, by the way. I'm only 86, and the new level cap is 105. I'm not particularly concerned about that, but
well, that
worth
was
remembering.
ill-timed. But at least we know what was chasing the merchants.
Yes, there's a base game patch as well.
That's twice we've saved them now.
It's like riding a bike. I just had to get a few enemies in.
I don't see anyone.
I've had enough of bandits and beasts, Chief.
New max level's
Can't we just go
105.
home?
Or 55 for the normal
And
game.
let those thieving pricks march in and take what's ours?
What's ours? Oh, no.
Well, 105
You
specifically
don't
for
mean-
Final Fantasy mode. You can New Game Plus and still have a level cap of
Crystals,
55.
aye. Halleck, Marnik, we're going back to that tower if it's the last thing we do.
But the lights, Chief. What
Why?
about the lights?
First you whine about it being too dark, then you whine about it being too light. Think about how easy it'll be to mine now.
No? No. No.
And you're sure they're bound for the tower? When they aren't running away from trouble, they're running towards it.
Do you know anything of the place, Joshua?
Alas, not. I have seen it labeled Sage Spire on some maps, but beyond that, the ruins are no different from any other fallen derelict. Another impenetrable relic of the past.
Well, time to go
Not
penetrate
so
it.
impenetrable, apparently.
Wait a minute.
Our friends plainly found a way in.
They could be living there, like we do in the Invincible.
Well, the tower is unquestionably large enough to hide 3 merchants. But is it large enough to hide what we seek?
A mother crystal.
It would go some way to explain why the area was among the first in Rosaria to fall to the Blight.
Then it's settled. We head to Eastpool and make our approach from the dim.
Alright, to Eastpool we go. Oh, I mean, I could just teleport directly to the dim. It's DLC for the plus levels. Time to go to those little side ruins from the base game. That was one of the things people are like, what do these ruins do?
Are those goblins?
Those are big goblins.
What are they doing in the Deadlands?
Look what they're carrying. I don't recall ever hearing of goblins using fallen relics as weapons.
Well, they certainly aren't welcoming gifts.
Clive, remember where we are.
No magic. Right. They're even uglier up close.
Oh, it is on cooldown. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I forgot because I'm in the dim, I can't use all that shit. Yeah, they're actually not letting me use magic because I'm in the dim. Yeah. You did just say it, but like, it's really late for me, so my brain is a little fried, especially after all the time I wasted. No, you can't use anything. You can't use LB or any of the skills.
Let's hope that was the last of them.
Indeed. I'd almost forgotten what it was like to have to rely on steel alone.
Clive? Joe? You may want to see this.
What?
It's the ruins. The gate everyone was wondering about.
It was open when I found it.
Someone was in a hurry. 3 guesses as to who.
Then this must be their way into the tower.
There's only one way to find out.
Oh, Sage Spire. What's he wearing? His alt outfit. Oh, Mr. Omega. Daddy's here to play. I gotta sneeze. Alright, I'm good.
Seems somebody's woken this place up. The question is, who?
Well, I can tell you who it wasn't.
Unauthorized biometrics detected.
Someone's here.
Initializing security scan. Safety protocols disengaged.
I don't think that was someone, Clive. I think it was the tower.
Either way, it doesn't sound like we're welcome. Keep your guard up.
No problem. I have a Zantetsuken. Ooh, they're level 98, huh?
Intruder alert.
Oh, I should have locked onto it.
There's ether here. An abundance of it.
I have Zantetsuken. I really like the music in here. I love the music. The music in the trailer was really good, so it's not like that's a surprise. Is there anything over here? No. Okay, open the door. I can't wait to. I wonder if he went nuts with the Omega. Oh yeah, there was there? No. Okay, I was gonna say I don't think I restocked on all my potions. That's fine. It's my strength potions and everything I didn't restock.
Time to fight.
Counter argument, Zantetsuken. Always.
You're finished.
I never, ever, 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 ever question Zantetsuken. Escapement bit. That's the word escapement. Reduces ability cooldown time and restores a small amount of the HP regen gauge following precision dodge effect. Potency is directly affected by the strength of the attack dodge. So if you dodge a really dangerous attack, it increases the strength. But you have to do a precision dodge. That's pretty good. Some opponents will cast the spell Hearth Flame to summon a magic. Oh, they have Will-O-the-Wisp. Melee strikes of the sphere will deal damage to Clive. They were, yeah. Also, it's Escape. Yeah. Yes.
More goblins. So now we know where they got their weapons. How long have they been hiding here?
They were like, listen, you like using it so much, we're gonna give it to the goblins too. need you to not do any of what you're planning on doing. Probably when the second DLC comes out, if I had to guess. I'd assume that the second DLC and the collab would... Is that a... Oh, it is. I'd assume those would be at the same time. Access the DLC? It gives you a giant pop-up when you log into the game to tell you exactly what the prereqs are and exactly where it starts. It technically starts at Karen, though.
Everywhere.
Well, that's one mystery solved.
But there's no mother crystal.
That's correct.
Yet. We still have plenty of tower to explore.
We sure do.
I know that voice.
Sounds like you're gonna leave in pieces. Omega doesn't care if you're here in peace. Omega only wants pieces of chicken tenders.
Well, look who it is.
You guys better move back fast. I'm amazed he's moving up to you so slow. Y'all better just move. Like hop, skip backwards or something.
Warning. Warning. Core defense systems engaged. Initiating sterilization lockdown.
What the hell is it talking about, Joshua?
It means eliminating all of us.
Good things, lads. Good things.
No. Good thing it's slow. Damn, this dude's got better evasion skills than like every... Oh, never mind.
Chief.
Nope, nope. No, I take it back. Clive, get in there, man.
Hey! Over here.
My man's just hitting him with those flea shots.
Take your friend and get out of this place. Now!
Will they run away?
Is this like a fake Titan? When they were trying to make like... Oh, this is sick. Oh, he was in the trailer.
I think you've made it angry. Fireball to the side of the
dust. Oh, actually. Got my inputs wrong a little bit. It sure is. Really wish I brought Grip Slip with me. Alright, goodbye, sir. I mean, we have Liquid Flame. He probably uses the same skeleton as Liquid Flame. Used in crafting, huh? Here comes the upgrade. What could be better than the Ultima weapon? The Omega weapon.
Security Sentinel 503 offline. Initiating emergency call relocation protocol.
If I didn't know better, I'd say that was the heart of a mother crystal.
Yeah, the new sword's not better than the Ultima weapon, but the upgrades probably will be.
I knew that fallen thing was no match for you. Allow me to apologize for earlier. That was,
dumb?
Ill-played. All born of a misunderstanding, though. Can we start again?
We don't need your apologies. We need answers. And you're going to give them to us.
I suppose you'll be wanting to know about the tower, then. As you've probably guessed, this isn't the first time we've been here. Fact is, my people have been coming to this place for centuries.
Have they now? To these ruins in particular?
Aye, well, they, talked to us. Told us what this lot was all for.
And what is it for?
Well, believe it or not, the Fallen were actually using this place to make their own, mother crystal. Though, despite years of searching, all we ever found was shards.
Then, Harpocrates was right. It would seem that the Fallen did indeed acquire the god's ability to craft crystals.
I wouldn't go that far. The shards aren't exactly divine. They're not even what you'd call decent. But they're better than nothing, and nothing is what our people had before we found them. So we've been coming here ever since.
But these dust crystals have only recently appeared on the black market. What made you decide to start selling them?
The skies. Once they went dark, the crystals started growing back, till there were more than you could count. And with the mothers all cracked, anyone with anything that could muster so much as a spark had people queuing up to take their coin.
Yes, at a cost to us all. Quality apart, these crystals are no different from the ones the world has been using since the dawn of time. And it cannot continue.
No, it cannot. While this is clearly none of Ultima's doing, there can be little doubt but that it serves his cause.
Then our path is clear. So let's do what must be done.
Wait, you lot aren't thinking what I think you're thinking, are you?
Yes.
Oh, I think there's a good chance we are.
But what about the tower's defenses? That thing you just fought, it won't be the last one. And the further you climb, the worse they'll get. How about we head back to Martha's before someone gets hurt, eh?
That is sound advice, which I suggest you take before someone gets hurt.
Sorry, I had something important pop up. All right, perfect. Hello.
Are you sure you don't want to think this over? We could talk about it outside, where it's safe.
No.
I've never seen anything like that in here before. I swear.
I told the chief we should go home. I told him.
Don't worry, you won't have any place else left to go
To
soon.
think the Fallen built all this. The knowledge they must have needed.
Knowledge now lost.
Well, then I guess we'll just have to look into the echoes of the Fallen. Drum roll, please. Is one of these a dead end? Or do these both wrap around? Oh, yeah, they both wrap around. Make sure there's nothing on this side. Roll credits. Yep. Just loops around. That all looks like fun, though. Title card.
If this is like every other Fallen ruin,
Then there'll be a lift.
Make sure there's nothing along the outside. And let's go up. And every lift has fights in a Fallen ruin. Oh, okay, maybe there actually won't be a fight. Color me surprised. Looks back at Aloha. You know what's funny? I have a sponsored thing in the morning at 10 a.m. I mean, 10 a.m. is late as heck in the morning. I love the tower theme.
any idea what those are?
They seem
A chocobo!
to be containers of some sort. Or perhaps
a chocobo, a goblin.
Cages.
And a minotaur.
Like some sort of twisted menagerie. But why here?
They're experimenting. That's where their chicken farm comes from. Fallen belt +3. There it is. Something to replace that. Yeah, this probably needs to be upgraded when I leave in order for it to be better than the Ultima weapon. That's a lot more. They're all gonna break out, aren't they?
How many of these things are there?
Well, there's gonna be 0 when we kill them all in a second.
Contaminant detected. Releasing subjects Alpha to Epsilon.
They're still alive. But this tower is more than 15 centuries old.
Well, then so are the dogs. And in 15 centuries, I will eliminate them with 1 Zantetsuken. Oh, I did it a little early. That's
If they build this place
Anything
to grow
else?
crystals, why imprison creatures here?
Wait, how come those ones get to live? All right, whatever. Lucky, your lucky day, I guess, or unlucky, depending on how you look at it. I was just upset they got to live. So there's stuff there.
That device. It glows just like the doors.
Yeah, that doesn't necessarily mean we should touch it.
Element log entry 680925. Mitogenic reactor trial successful. 23 units of grade 3C crystal produced. Moving forward, all seeds fabricated from inorganic material are to be replaced with lab-grown organic specimens.
Organic specimens. So they were turning living creatures into crystals.
I mean, that checks out. They take the ether from their life force and turn it into crystal. Oh, that thing's already not in its cage. Don't worry, I got this. Alright, we get it. Joshua, they're dead already. Come on. Don't overdo it or anything. Goblins. Are those goblins?
I doubt some of the creatures in these cages have been singing bells here for 1,000 years.
Here's to 1,000 more.
It's over.
It's over. You're finished.
Effective. Wait, you live? They're no match for all of my beams. Raptors may be a better fit, though. Don't worry, I have a big sword. Yeah, that EXP is nuts. I mean, these things are a significant amount of levels over me, but even still. Nourishment bit. What you got for me now? Increases HP regain potential when taking damage while automatic. Okay. So it's just HP, just better HP control. That's good if you get hit a lot. We're gonna avoid that happening most of the time. Hi. Looks like he brought his own Zantetsuken.
Of course they built more than one.
Oh look, it's the Omicron. We found them. Further than I thought it would. I was actually hoping that was gonna... Wow, he actually broke through my whole thing. There we go. Ooh, that's not good. Come on. Ow. Oh. Any of his Alright, there we go. That's all I really wanted. Figure that would probably take care of most of the rest. Alright, goodbye, sir. The lightning rod kind of sucks, but not a big deal. And goodbye. Yeah, it was just that one in-between phase where he went nuts. Everything else was not bad. Thank you, Omicron. Just a little bit of stats. This will increases will damage dealt by most aerial. That's actually not bad. Maximum number of stomps from 2 to 3. I really like that. Or 6, which of course.
And that makes 2.
That's a lot of stomps.
Yes.
6? That's a lot of staying in the air.
That depends on how determined they were to conceal their activities.
Potion.
This
6
is all
jump
too
cancels,
easy.
yep.
If the tower is in control, why not simply disable the lift?
What are you suggesting, Joshua?
That it's hurting us.
Well, that would be a terrible mistake.
There's an entire fleet.
I wonder if any are still capable of flight.
Mid will want to see this.
Yeah, she might not get the chance. We already trashed the idea of an airship in the first place. She literally finished the designs for it and said, eh, fuck that. It's not safe. We should jump. I think we'll make it. No, it'll be fine. Well, okay, I see monsters that way, and I see a light that way, but what? Oh, I can't actually go this way. I got a little excited. I was like, oh, let me go the other way. Yeah, we can just fly with Joshua. He'll be fine. Hello, Chocobos. There are some skills we never get tired of. This is one of them. Hydrate. I actually do have a little bit of water left. New bracelets. Poor burbs. Yeah, probably not an accident that Omega has chocobos in here. Probably not an accident. Oh, hey, what's up, man?
Activity detected in Hangar Bay. Realizing ETC.
Whoa!
We're being watched. Let's show them what we're capable of.
Oh, I can just do this. I don't need to go through all the song and dance.
You're finished.
Yeah, no song and dance required there. That one was ready to be handled handily. disengagement bit. Indicates precise parry timings by... Oh, okay. Increases slowdown fall. See, I like that because I like parrying a lot. It's really hard for me to give up the other things that I have because they're so good. But I'm a big precision parry fan. Hi, Aloha. I gotta put food. After this... This looks like another boss. After I died, I gotta put food in his bowl. It's about the time he was
Transferring Sentry Prototype AM2 to Stasis Silo West.
That thing looks fun.
We'll just have to hope those crystals it's sporting are as worthless as the others.
Not so optimistic.
How is that even possible? Better not to think about it.
He's like, whoa, he dodged that. What?
Follow the ether, Clive.
Oh my fucking god. Oh, I'm so good. Just for the time slowdown. Really wish I'd gone with Rift Step here. And there you go. Little whale that he did at the end there. All right, actually, while I'm on this screen, let me put food in this bowl. All right. There you go, buddy. Look, your bowl's full. Hey, buddy. I'm sorry. Aloha. I'm not going to bed yet. Let me take a sip. Let's see. Used in crafting. Northern legend tells of a terrible winged creature who, having lost one of its eyes to the blade of an intrepid adventurer, spent the rest of its days weeping as it wandered the countryside. So bitter were its tears that upon striking the earth, they would turn the very soil to stone. Side effect that would both irk farmers while simultaneously tempt blacksmiths with the prospect of such a substance.
Neural link lost. Re-establishing connection.
Hey, what's going on, Ben? How to start it? If you downloaded it and updated the game, it gives you a giant pop-up on the screen. The
quantity of ether required to animate
so
them
it sounds like
would
you
be
haven't updated the
unfathomable.
game.
No wonder they were trying to manufacture their own crystals.
Unable to establish connection. Raising threat index.
It seems we've made an impression.
Perhaps the rest of the cages will open now.
Don't tempt fate, Joshua.
Forgive me, brother. They may not.
Yeah, Joshua, just take me back. You have to do the quest that put Joshua and Jill in the party. It's where there's a will and priceless. Look, we're in Azaz Law now. It is very similar to the Azaz Law theme. I definitely feel that a little bit.
Is that living flesh?
I'm beginning to think this whole tower is alive.
Really? What gave you the indication of that? Time for Fleshy Omega. This is by the dim. Remember that gate that everyone was like, man, why doesn't this gate go anywhere? In the dim? It's there. Yes, and it'll give you a giant pop-up that says there's no way you can miss it. Assailment bit. Increases rate at which damage multiplier rises. Oh, that's... The battle technique is earned... I have to use that. That's way better. Way better. It raises the damage multiplier to 200% and gives you a new skill if you hit it. Does it say in... I was kind of hoping it would have a description somewhere. Welcome to 011. Doesn't raise it a whole lot, but... I want to see the 1 point... Oh, there's the 1.6. It's in a different color. I'm actually going to save this Santetsu again. Aloha, stop, man. It's not bedtime. I put food in your plate. Listen, it is bedtime, but it's not my bedtime at the moment.
Make this as well. Or is it some sort of corruption? I don't know, but wouldn't you say it looks odd?
I'm not too surprised. The Titan theme is very Final Fantasy XIV Titan. So it feels fitting that Omega would have a lot of feels with Omega. Like with similar motifs and themes. SOKEN more a fan of an entire entity having a theme song than anything else.
A Minotaur.
1,500 years ago.
Oh my god, he's so fast! I also have Will of the Wake, so fuck him. Alright, I'm actually very interested in trying to get that double impact skill, so I'm gonna wait out Diamond Dust. Fuck off, pal. Double impact. That's the thing I don't know. It says I have, because I saw the pop-up on the right, but I don't know how to activate it. I'm hoping that maybe now that I've done it once, I can find it somewhere that's like, you know, like one of the menus or something. Oh, maybe that's what it's doing. Yeah, it's doubling the rate at which I deal damage. That means I can hit with 2 Zantetsucans at once. Improves limit breaking enhancement. Improves limit break induced enhancements while increasing HP regen by 50%. Also, if fatal damage is taken while the limit gauge is full, it will automatically trigger to prevent KO. Bit fit? Is that to get all the new bits? Obtain all fallen bits. Okay. Well, no, it's more like a fail-safe bit, because if it's only if you have a full gauge, but if you sit on a full gauge, you won't die.
I think it's getting ready to receive us.
Oh, it's gonna receive me, all right. I mean, what?
Ah, there's another one of those devices.
Bit, fit, Fitbit.
Development log entry 750501. Average improvement of crystal resilience 492%. When biological core exhibits high ethereal.
Yeah, they're absolutely silly, Kraken.
Specimens with a congruity rating of 7 or below are to be sent to B level for military repurposing.
Always not, want not.
The classic.
If all of this truly was the work of the Fallen,
then they were closer to attaining godhood than we ever imagined.
Yeah, given that wall is alive, I think you might be right. This organic Omega is gonna be disgusting. The worm mounts orchestrion roll. Now, what was the other thing? The other one was a blue item. I think it was a flawless item. It was one of these. It wasn't the white worm bone. It was a chicken tent. I was so focused on the big design, I didn't see what the other item was. Oh, it was one. Oh, it was one of these. Okay.
They built an army.
Well, we built a Hulk. I think I got him. Look at all the kill. Why are these robots so rich?
Code red. Code red.
The heart must be close.
East Jim dead. Oh, Omega. Hello. Anyone home? Let's just back the way I came. My bad. I got turned around. Only 2 directions to go, and I found the wrong one. Yeah, you can hear it really obvious in that part. Away with the tide. Like I said, Soken's a big fan. He's a big fan of the idea of enemies having theme songs. Specific level? No, but the new max level in Final Fantasy mode is 105.
There. Now's our chance.
Yeah, let's see if we get something that's like Final Omega here.
Unauthorized entry detected. Primary core firewalls activated. Initializing iconoclastic defense system Omega 1.
What the hell is an iconoclastic defense system?
I've
It's a
feeling
fake
we're
icon.
about to find out, and that we will not like the answer.
What about Omegas 2 through 16? Omega, I think it's opening on its own, dude. Relax. He's storing the whole thing as data? That's what it looks like he's doing.
Core containment.
Yeah, he's storing the whole thing as
Authorizing
data.
Environmental sterilization protocol.
Well, at least we know where it is this time.
Quite. And if we want it...
If we want it, all we have to do is kill an icon.
Safety routines disabled. Weapons armed. Stand clear.
Alright, so phase 1. What does that do?
Nice try.
Okay.
Nice try.
I like that it freezes the wave cannons too. Oh, I wasn't sure if that was too close or not. Well, at least that'll do decent chip. Hello, sir.
Is it over? Please tell me it's over.
It's never over.
Data assessment complete. Recalculating threat level. Weapon routines authorized. Rerouting core power to Omega 1.
Not yet. And what makes you say that?
Those new arms, for one.
All right. I'm convinced.
I mean, if you weren't sure before, that's literally, like, undeniable. If there was any question before about whether or not it was escape, not anymore. I'm okay with that. I missed the thing, that's fine. Oh look, ion efflux.
Let's try.
Double impact. Hey, I like that idea, Joshua. Let me join you. Let's cross our streams, but not like that. Not Pantocrator! No! No! I don't want it!
Do you feel the heat, brother? Seems like it still has some fire left in it. Let's try. Let's try.
Those landmines? He's putting landmines in the ground. Ow. hyper extension. All right. He needs his arms. Oh, I didn't even realize. Oh, wait, no, I definitely did. No, I don't allow that. Okay, he's doing it anyway. No, he's not. Maneuvers. I know what that means now. My man turned into the fucking... What's the boss from Elden Ring? The one that jumps around, Malekith? My bro just turned into Malekith there. No, Radon jumps once. Yeah, Valstrak's probably the better comparison. The way he jumped around really did remind me of Malekith. Plan much different than yours, Omega. He's loopering me! He's using looper! No! Don't you dare use looper.
Why can't I?
Breathe, because it's constricting all of creation.
Well then, we'd better kill it quick.
Guys, we're running out of room.
I don't have any more abilities. Good thing this freezes time.
That's better.
Woo! OMG. Goodbye, Omega. What a hell of a cinematic fight. Common sense would suggest that any metal taken from the corpse of a century-old construct, metal that shudders and quakes like a slab of fleshy cut swine's flesh, should be given a wide berth, if not a hefty heave into some nearby lagoon. That said, legendary weaponry is rarely made of the product of common sense. Point taken.
Omega Control Unit. Offline. Initiating emergency core extraction.
Would you care to do the honors, Clive?
Gladly.
For what? I thought I told you to leave this place.
What must you ruin us all? I cannot let you do that. We need these crystals. They're all we have.
And just who is this we?
We are of an ancient tribe, one of the first to lose its lands to the Blight. For countless years, we were forced to roam the Twins. A nation without a mother crystal, a people without a blessing. So we found our own. The dust crystals provide us a means to survive.
Yes, but at what cost? Like all crystals, these shards channel ether. And where do you think that ether comes from? It's sucked from the land, as a leech sucks blood from a beast.
And what? You just expect us to believe that?
Yes.
No, but that doesn't make what we've told you any less true. If this heart is anything like the others, it will bleed the twins of their life force, till naught remains, naught but death.
The proof is all around. What do you think robbed your people of their home in the first place? We are trying to stop that from happening again. And this is the only way.
Fuck me. You're Sid.
You saw what happened after the Empire lost Drake's head. What do you suppose they will do when they find out, as they surely will, that there is another heart hidden right here under their noses? Your people's need will count for naught.
Damn it. It doesn't look like we have much of a choice.
But you said you didn't believe him, Chief.
I don't. But the man does have a point. There's no keeping this place a secret now. And hanging on to these crystals will only get our people killed. Have it your way then. Just promise me you'll leave my people out of it.
Stand back. It's about to get hot in here.
Surge detected. Warning.
Doing this with the Buster Sword is pretty cool.
System overload. Error. Core not found.
Glad you noticed.
System failure imminent. System failure.
I hope we did the right thing.
Yeah, I was gonna say, did nobody think it might just fall apart? How much of the integrity is being held together? Okay. None of the crystals appear to have carried load.
We all saw the crystals fade, but what of the cages? We barely even explored half of the chambers.
Without the heart to sustain them, I doubt those still slumbering in the tower will stir now, if ever.
I hope you're right. The last thing the world needs is one of those six-legged pests running around wreaking havoc. We have more than enough two-legged pests to deal with as it is. However blameless they may claim to be.
What? Oh, two-legged. Right. Sorry. I was just wondering what I'm going to tell the village elders when we get back. I suppose I'll just beg them for forgiveness, and when that doesn't work, give them the slip and lie low for a year or two.
You're planning to run away? Again?
What? It's got us this far, hasn't it?
Fair.
I mean, we may have had a bit of help, like.
Kind of you to remember. Will you and your people be all right?
Oh, we've made do without before. I reckon we'll survive. And if what you said is true, it's not like the rest of the realm's going to have it much easier. Besides, one man's ordeal is another man's opportunity, as the old saying goes.
I don't recall ever hearing that one, but fine.
Definitely not familiar with that one.
Now, if you don't mind, we've got places to be.
We do? I mean, we do.
Thanks for everything.
I said we've got places to be.
Back to the hideaway, then. Karen and Hippocrates will want to hear about this.
I was thinking we might first return to the tower and see if we can...
Back to the hideaway, then.
No, let's just go back in. Fuck it. No, he's Famiel. I want to go back to the tower and make this damn weapon. A new crafting recipe. I'll speak to them first, but I'm gonna make the new one.
Back, are ya? So? Did you find out where the dust crystals were coming from, or what?
It's, a long story. And perhaps one better told in the shelves.
Every time he says the shelves, I just imagine them all huddled in, like, really tall shelves.
Bloody hell. Remind me never to go poking round in any fallen ruins.
Not only a mother crystal of human creation, but an icon as well. Truly, the study of our fallen forebears is endlessly rewarding. The wonders of which they were capable never ceased to amaze.
They came as something of a surprise to us, too.
You can say that again. We had no idea what we were getting ourselves into when we set foot in that tower.
I did.
We only knew the old stories. Of a people so consumed by greed that they sought to overthrow the gods. And I'd hazard the thing we found in that tower was conceived for that very purpose.
Omega. The offspring of the Fallen's boundless knowledge and unchecked ambition. A dangerous combination for all concerned.
And Ultima crushed them. It was he whose secrets the Fallen coveted, let's not forget. He whom they strove to dethrone. Just as we strive to dethrone him now. Without their knowledge. And without their weapons of war.
Clive.
Yeah, but I'm the protagonist.
This power I've been given may exceed even theirs. But if I use it, as they did, who's to say things won't end the same way?
Come now, brother. I think the events of recent days have made it abundantly clear that we are not our ancestors. As well you know.
You're right. They made crystals. We destroy them.
In crafting their artificial art, the Fallen sought to emulate the divine. But that is not the path we have chosen.
No. We don't want to be gods. We just want to be free.
Well said. If one does not learn from the mistakes of the past, one is doomed to repeat them. And so, I mean to write down everything you've told me to the very last detail, that those who come after might learn from our travails, and perhaps, just perhaps, forge a brighter future for our descendants.
Why don't I just give them this Omega weapon I'm about to craft? I can leave a sword behind. God. The chicken tenders as part of the quest complete. It was part of the quest accept, too. And then I'd assume the last achievement is to make the Omega weapon. No, I'm going to sleep after this.
To what do I owe the honor?
I'll have fun with it in a few months. The Omega weapon. Reforged. It's the same as the Ultima, though. It just looks different. I thought it was going to be stronger.
Not bad, if I do say so myself. Anything else?
Now I just got to see what it looks like. Granted, we really didn't need a stronger weapon. Oh yeah, do I have, yeah. Damn! That thing is sexy. Even the Fallen Enforcer actually is a really good looking sword. A blasphemous coupling of living flesh and synthetic bone, this relic of an age long forgotten shudders with the selfsame vital spirit that animated the Sagespires' mightiest of sentinels. And when looked upon mankind's creation, he saw himself. Alright, I'm gonna leave that on. Oh, there was one thing I wanted to check. Okay, it is here. I figured as much that it would be here because you can probably arcade mode it. Yep. You sure can. God, the time limit is 2 hours and 10 minutes. I mean, to be fair, this one's 2 hours and 30, 2 hours and 10. Like, they have time limits. But still. Do we... Oh, no. I don't have this unlocked because of New Game Plus. Because I'm dumb. I haven't done every... This is the icon challenges. This my New Game Plus. I just don't have it. Ultima Omega. Yeah, the problem is I can't go right to Omega. I actually kind of want to do it, but I'd have to play through... Yeah, the Chronolith Trials. Yeah, that's what they're called. Yeah, no, that's there. Don't worry. We know what that is. This is New Game Plus. I just said my New Game Plus doesn't have the Chronolith Trials unlocked. Because I didn't need to for the Platinum. I could go visit one in 2 seconds and unlock it, but there was no point. Especially because I now have all of my trophies. I always get lost navigating this shit. Look at the sword trophies. Oh, well, I guess this would kind of count. View trophies. There it is. Ah, so this is specifically for Final Fantasy mode. I mean, I figured as much. It's not like that requires a whole lot. Echoes of the Fallen. Yeah, that was some high quality gameplay. Yeah, Leviathan is in spring. Yeah, I'd say it took about 2 hours on a single playthrough. If you are doing this as a brand new player, it's probably 4 hours. Because you would probably play it in New Game and then again in New Game Plus. Well, no, Ultimaniac is still the highest difficulty. But I would have to do all of the... So the only way for the Omega Ultimaniac is to do the entirety of Omega from start to finish without... I mean, without dying isn't really a problem. But Ultimaniac, you'd have to end within 2 hours and 10 minutes, which is also not really a problem. Always love me some new DLC to dust off some games. No, they have the second one. They announced both of them together. They did another update to the scoring system today. There's a bunch of stuff in the patch notes about it. They added some new accolades and retuned everything. They've adjusted it twice. This is the second time they've adjusted it. Yeah, there's a more technical scoring system now, and there's some more accolades in there as well. They posted patch notes for it on Twitter. Yeah, I definitely want to mess around with the arcade mode at some point. Definitely want to give my review on that. That being said, it is 12:30, and I actually won't be that late to stream tomorrow. I'm gonna set my alarm probably. Might be like 30 minutes to an hour late for stream tomorrow. Show cat. I don't even have an OnlyFans. Anyway, let me set my alarm now so I don't forget. I probably want to eat something before bed. We'll see how my alarm being 6:45 works. Not that. Look, cat. You can see cat. Look at Ivy. Look at her. I've never seen her up there, and B, I've never seen her just look so dead set. All right, hold on. Is my clip command working? I want to take that and make. God damn it! I'm so bad at this. Is my clip command working or is it broken? I have to refresh it every so often. I wish she was closer to the camera. She's so blurry back there. Ivy, you're too blurry. I need you to be less blur. It's because the camera's not focused on her. Why aren't we sleeping? Why aren't we sleeping? Oh, there she goes. All right. Yeah, so I'm thinking I'll be live. I'll probably be live by like 7:38. I have a sponsored thing. It's sometime after 10 a.m. It doesn't have to be at 10 a.m., but Twitch is doing like a recap game thing. I'll post about it over in whatever, in the Discord. I'm probably gonna replay this DLC probably in the next few days. Tomorrow is probably gonna be pretty chill though. We'll see what we got going on. I'm also gonna post this whole playthrough on YouTube. So not even on the VOD. Like I want it on the VOD channel, but I'm also gonna upload it, maybe like a truncated version to the main channel. God, look at this. Look at this mess. This hairline right here. Anyway, I will be back tomorrow. So everyone, have a good night. Enjoy the DLC. It was a lot of fun. And if you are waiting for the PC version, hopefully we hear soon. Anyway, with that, I'll see you later. Bye-bye. Good night.